That's the problem, is that if you ever meet a ridiculously hot chick, they've had the worst sex ever. They're not good at sex because all they had is they've only had dudes bang them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have dudes making love to them.
That's interesting.
They have dudes banging them because the guy has to get it done.
Okay.
Because it's his chance.
Right, with the chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like
That's
a lot of
super interesting.
a lot of hot girls,
Right.
they have no rhythm, they
Right.
don't know what to do. They kind of think they know what to do, but they don't. Because they've never had a dude like, I'm just going to treat you right. And to be honest, it's either ridiculously hot or even in the youth stage, like if it's like 19 to 23, most of those girls have just been straight banged.
Right.
Well,
Yes.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So they don't know what's going. They don't know how to do much.
Right. And I think that's why
They know
girls
that
like older guys too. Because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, this guy knows what he's doing.
They know the little rules. They're like, okay, so this is for like 5 minutes, and then that's for 5 minutes.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
And then I'll try to do a dance.
Right.
Then I'll lay there.
Because everyone's still figuring it out.
And you let it go, and that's the way sex is supposed to be.
Right.
That's my theory.
That's a really good theory. Yeah. That's fucking.
I think
hilarious.
about it too much, man.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing. Like, yeah, like you start factoring in all those things, and everything comes with a benefit. And in the end, you just want somebody like, look, I have to be able, if anything comes from this, I have to be able to stand you.
Right. Yep. Because, and we've talked about that before. Even the hottest girl, like eventually, you have to see her in the morning.
Right.
You have to take her to meet your parents.
Yeah.
And if she's just an absolute nightmare, it's like hot goes away really fast. If you can't sit in a car with them on a road trip for fucking 8 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a really interesting point. All right, so we're kind of on that subject. Let's do this click article for 10 things that seriously turn guys off.
Seriously, turn guys. Number 4 is a deal breaker. They always put that. They always put number 4 is really a deal breaker.
So this is an article I found. It's kind of one of those D-click articles that
It's
you
on
do.
Cosmo.
And I want
It's
to
on
do it live.
Cosmo by
State
Frank Kobola.
I love it. Number 4 is definitely a deal breaker.
It's definitely a deal breaker. Okay, Frank.
Okay, so this is an article that Cosmo posted. We're going to have you D-click it live for our listeners.
10 things that seriously turn a guy's off.
Number 1, faking your orgasms. Very, very obviously.
Which, how does that even make sense?
I think if a girl fakes her orgasm to so you kind of wrap it up is one thing, but then if she's just screaming and yelling and hitting the wall, you're like, yo, I know I'm not that good. I think that's kind of what this is saying. If we can't tell, that's one thing, but if we know you're faking it and you're overly zealous selling it like a used car salesman.
First of all, fuck Frank, because if we can't tell, that's fine. Whatever, I'll just roll over and go to bed.
Well, yeah.
I don't really care if you're pleasured or not. But the problem is that if I actually know that you're faking it, then I really hate it.
Number 1 could have stopped at faking your orgasm.
Right.
Yes.
That's where you stop that.
Right.
So,
very, very obviously is
Frank already
okay,
sucks.
Frank, you're putting too much into this, all right? I've had a girl who was very complimentary in bed, and I was like, yo.
Yeah.
What? And then every time she was that complimentary, and I was like, oh, maybe.
Yes.
And then after a while, after a few more times, I was like, well, you know what? If that's her experience with it, I'm not going to bust her bubble. So I started, just letting her have her own.
Because what do you say? Hey, I think you're enjoying this too much.
Yeah,
you can't say that.
Can you calm down?
Can't,
Relax.
If we stop a kid from watching Iron Man to try to jet propulsion himself,
yeah.
you gotta let them have that moment.
See, he made the Captain America reference.
There you go.
Just let them, and if that's how they get off, then the same thing with a girl. If she does that to orgasm or whatever, and to make you think that you're knocking it out, oh, I'm going Iron Man on you, you're gonna stop her? Ladies, do that more. Do that more.
I just love that Nick made the Captain America reference.
Wouldn't it be great though if a woman did do that, right when she orgasms? And you know it's fake, but fuck it.
Right? You're so okay with it?
Right.
Yeah, man. If she did that, I would
panache.
finish and laugh, and it would be great. Okay, go on.
Number 2, playing hard to get.
Which is dumb.
Yeah.
What do you want them to play?
Yeah.
The next thing is playing easy to get.
Right, playing easy to get, which is obviously
There's no in between. But I okay, Frank, I'll say this. There is a problem with women that leave too much to the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are girls that give you nothing.
Right.
But in their head, they think it's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some girls that don't realize, and guys, that their demeanor is just blank.
Right.
But in their head, they're like, yeah, I'm really giving them the vibe.
Right. The blank slate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they're just
Yeah.
It just comes
kind of
back
cracking
to,
a smile.
like the Simply Irresistible video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if a girl started dancing like that, then you'd be all right. Maybe she's into me. Go ahead.
The point is just be authentic and respect yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to put up more barriers than necessary to try to prove what kind of woman you are, and you don't need to be easy to try to prove what kind of woman you are. Just do what's comfortable to you.
Yeah, and if you want to play hard to get, do it. Play hard to get.
I like number 4.
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
number 4
agree.
is a deal breaker.
Number
Number
4
four is a
is
deal
a deal
breaker.
breaker. Number 4, talking in a baby voice.
Okay, but how baby?
What do you put an age?
5
age bracket
or
on it?
2?
Any baby.
Are we going, I like spaghetti, or...
I'm pretty sure neither of those are okay.
Dude, you're talking in a baby pitch will scare your boner to death. Are you kidding me?
Just tell you want a little bit of this?
I don't like it.
Like, whoa.
Number-
I don't want to be reminded of kids.
Right. Oh, I know. Making them.
Yeah, don't do a baby voice.
General roles.
Right.
Yeah. Number 5, sending in tons of selfies.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen.
What? Too many or at all?
No, I don't think I've had a girl send me too.
That's a
many
lie.
selfies.
Oh, too many. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not tons.
Right.
Of selfies.
Right. Yeah.
I've appreciated. I don't know. Like, okay. First off, what girl is taking all those selfies and sending them directly to a dude?
Yeah.
And not putting them on Instagram. So this is bullshit, Frank.
Right.
All right.
Maybe
girls,
Snapchat.
These girls are already putting them on.
I was
They're already sending
with
them.
you.
Yeah.
They only send you the ones they really like, or the ones to choose from. But they're the top.
But
two.
why?
Like, what about this one or this one?
Right.
You know?
Ooh, isn't that bad? You get a selfie from a girl and you're like, oh, this is nice, and you look on her Instagram account and she's already posted it. Like, what? I thought it was for me.
Well, I think I've helped some girls caption their selfies, and then I'm like, that's their little shout out to me, I guess. Oh,
really?
Yeah. What about this one? And what should I say? I'm like, say this. Boom goes the dynamite.
That's such a bizarre service you offer.
No.
I'm a bizarre dude, man, I guess.
What would be the purpose of are they talking about like sexy selfies?
No, it looks like
just a
Starbucks
selfie for
cup.
you.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand. Why would you send that to somebody?
That's what I don't get. That's why I don't get Frank. I think Frank doesn't realize he's been friend zoned.
Right.
That's the thing.
Call friends on Frank.
Because here's the thing, friend zone Frank. Girls ain't sending me some bullshit ass selfies.
Nope.
They're trying to get me
Nope.
to pay attention to
Yep.
them.
Yeah. I don't
I get a picture
yeah.
from a chick, I'm like, yo. You know what you sent this for? You in bed looking all crazy sexy.
Yep, I know. Number 6, acting fake. This goes for anything, whether it's pretending to be interested in something you aren't. Oh my god,
we
we
said
just
that.
talked about that. Yeah.
Which that's a deal breaker,
Or-
the obvious one.
Or acting sexually adventurous when you're not. Acting extra prude just because you think we'll like it.
Oh, we just killed it.
Yep, that was exactly what we just talked about. Thank you, Frank.
Thanks, Frank.
Number 7, surprising us with new sex moves, and that's in quotations. Surprising us with new sex moves. There's a difference between wanting to try a new position you read about and just
Jamming your
jamming your finger into her asshole without warning.
Well, yeah.
Well, that is a very specific sex move, Frank.
Yeah. Frank had some digits in
No
there.
rape-related
Yeah.
sex moves is probably just a good way to put that.
But then also, I think people have talked about it before. If your wife or girlfriend that you've been dating for a long time comes home with a new sex move, you're like, are you cheating? Like, where did
Really,
you
is
learn
that where your brain?
Yo, how did you get good?
Yeah, where did you
How
learn
did you
that?
get good at this?
Yeah.
Is that where your brain initially
That's where
goes?
rappers go, and then we've been listening to rappers for years.
Our entire lives.
Our entire
Interesting.
lives.
Mhm.
You don't think
There's a
that
whole
she
song
like?
Exhibit has, where the chorus is basically, I don't know the exact, but it's like, I'm fucking girls out here so that when I come home, I could treat you better. So that you know I'm doing you right. Yo, girl, I'm fucking girls out here so you know I'm doing you right.
But they always talk about I banged your girl and then send you back to your man. It's like that's like in our head since we were young. So if a girl comes home, it starts doing crazy
and it's
shit.
like, yo, wait, you got that Tigger move. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The one he's talking about in the song. Yo, I like when a girl puts head in between her legs. Like, whoa, Tigger, that doesn't make sense.
That's where, I think that's where dudes' heads go.
Well, you guys are
surprising
the
us
worst.
with new sex moves.
Yeah.
I think
If you've been in a relationship for that long, you don't think that your chick just like maybe she looked something up or friggin' went on stupid Cosmo to find some nonsense,
Maybe.
stupid as Frank saying,
Yeah.
jam a finger in his anus.
Yeah,
just
Frank runs.
straight till she's banging someone.
Nah,
Frank-
I wouldn't think that. You know what? I'll say this. There are certain sex moves that a girl can pull off where you're like, okay, that is an easy one.
Right.
To kind of pull off the bounce.
Yeah.
All right, I see
like
that
the
bounce. Yeah, dude. When they boot, they kind of like do the bounce, and some can't do the bounce.
Right.
But when they like whoop and they bounce,
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, that's not hard to figure out.
Right.
You know, you take one Zumba class, and you kind of got a bounce going, right?
Right. But if she comes home
And
stands on her head,
she does the Iron Man. Yo, you're fucking Tony Stark.
she does the Iron Man. We got questions.
This week's episode brought to you by Civil
Civil
War.
War in theaters now. Number 8, teasing us with the prospect of sex. It's not fun when you hold sex over our head if we only get it as a reward and not because you also enjoy it. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. I think it's more of a
Yeah.
married thing too, right? You do the yard, I'll give you a little bit of this.
That's a 80s joke problem.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Frank, you write for Mad About You? Is that what you write for? Frank? Frank used to write for Everybody Loves Raymond.
Am I right, guys?
Number 9 is great.
Why are you putting a finger in my ass?
I agree with
That's my
number
Raymond
9.
impression. Didn't work.
great.
Was it bad? Okay.
That was good. Trying to be quirky.
Oh, I hate quirky.
Especially now because of the... Oh, they said it right here. Yeah.
Zoe Deschanel?
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
exactly.
I was watching one of the episodes of Louie where, he went on a date with a quirky girl, and I hated every moment of it.
Yep.
And I'm like, I can't stand that girls put us through that stupid fucking marathon
Yep.
of ridiculous shit. Of, hey, let's just go to a costume shop. Woo!
yes.
Right?
Yep.
You know what I go to Starbucks for? The water.
Yeah. Lemonade. I had a girl read my star chart on a first date one time out here. It's the way,
Like, we get it.
real weird. Number 10, the last one, acting dumb for attention. Dumb doesn't equal sexy. Drop this immediately because you're so much sex. You're just being you.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Girls are dumb. That's the thing, man. The number 10, girls are already dumb.
All right, calm down. be real careful.
Oh, does it hurt your dumb head? Come on, girl, you're gonna be all dumb and hurt.
Fucking boring.
You're gonna get some more YouTube comments on this
Right,
one.
that's it.
Right.
I knew it! I'm gonna have my friend be a guest on a podcast.
The way to treat a real woman is to give them an IQ test and actually enjoy the answers that they give. And everything a woman says is not a definite, it's a theory. And it's a thing that you should discuss with yourself and see where it sits in your life.